Did you see the new microfeeds?
No, I didn't, Mike. I will have to check that out.
They got the captions on them now.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, Peter Drucker, I don't know if this quote's even true, so I don't even know how much.
Good morning. Welcome to another magnificent day where we take you behind the scenes of building our digital marketing agency plus a software. We'll share with you all our best insights and lessons and everything we can along the way for all of us to collaborate and grow together better. My name is Mike Piet, along with Sarah Piet, plus we got a few other characters in our life, so to speak. Mihai, Mitz, Laura, and Rio. And yeah, we're gonna share everything we can.
And Mythum.
And Mythum.
Oh, Mitz.
AKA Mitz, yeah. And what else, Sarah?
That's about it.
That's about it for now, so stay tuned. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 3 screens. Morning.
Hey, morning.
Morning.
Right, here's the time tracker. Okay, so let's see, my activity log. No, session, activity. It's been an hour and 51 minutes on YouTube, hour and 20 minutes on Bubble, 48 minutes on Omnizer, 46 minutes on the software, 27 minutes in Folder, 22 on Get Her Hooked, 21 on ClickFunnels Trip, Chrome 18 minutes, Mail 13 minutes, Skype 10 minutes, Instagram 8 minutes, Stripe 7 minutes, Basecamp 7 minutes.
Right, I ordered the voiceover on Fiverr, found a decent one for cheap, so that's good. Should be done today. Also, I finished formatting that video before I ordered it. Helped with the client stuff, the communicating. I responded to a lead, and yeah, that's pretty much my update.
Mihai is live.
Mihai is live at a station.
Yep.
Take it away.
Guys, he's naked while he works. That's the internet lifestyle. Whoa, Mitz is on too. Inspiration.
Whoa, duality. That's our team. That's
Mitz for the win.
That's Mihai right here.
Yep.
That's Mythum.
Yep.
Mitz.
Yeah, so meeting is now over. Yeah, one of the biggest lessons that I learned when collaborating with others is, you connect up, you communicate right in the beginning a bunch, and then you kind of stop communicating as much, and then they go on a different path, you go on a different path, and then it's not as synced up, not as productive, and everything's going the wrong way, it causes problems, inefficiencies, etc. So yeah, that's why we use daily updates. I learned that from a project management system called Scrum, I believe is the name. It's kind of like a lot of how they do work with developer stuff. But yeah, it's called a daily stand-up, they call it. And they stand up because it's supposed to be quick. You just say, hey, this is what I did the past 24 hours. This is what I plan on doing the 24 hours. You ask any questions, anything like that. If there's something too long, you say, take it offline. But yeah, those daily things really help in communication for sure. Off to the gym. There's a cop up there. Sarah's going to her friends to meet a new baby. She wished she could be working out. Whoa, I'm not sure. We got a brand new update here. Oh, just a cop or something. Gotta stay flexible. We're going to go around that cop because he was blocking the room. But I was saying, yeah, off to the gym because while you're doing a lot, you gotta stay healthy. It's easy to sit at a computer, especially in the digital world. And you gotta have good posture. You gotta have that energy, strength, etc., or else you'll just die, basically. You know what I'm saying? Some extra stretching here, waiting for SP to pick me back up. Short, how was meeting the new baby?
It was good. Always good to see the kids interact,
Yep. Way back to work. Other work. Back home, continuing working with Mihai on client activities on the desk. Back in bed, taking a quick nap. Now back to desktop. Went on a cruise a week ago and I'm still feeling like I'm on the boat. Crazy. But I heard it takes 2 weeks in order to not feel the waves or something, so we're still going. Next up, an article.
To see what Mike's up to. He's supposed to be working on an article. Mike, are you working on the article?
Control and tab, you can switch between tabs. No, But I was looking at Gary Vee's video, watching it, getting some inspiration, and I went to some of his subscribers because they're very similar to ours, you know, building software to help them, you know. So just see what you think of these. These are like the top commenters.
They're all random, right?
Yeah, they're all comments from Gary Vee. All less than 300 subscribers.
Right, all small channels.
Yep. Some of them 1,000 big. He's posting every 3 times a week. This guy, or girl, 1 week ago, 1 week, a few times a week. 175, twice a week-ish. Wow, 2 months ago, 118. I see consistency though. 1 year ago, 3 subscribers, you know?
Yeah.
Like 2 days ago, 33, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, 1 month. So I do see some consistencies, you know?
Yeah. Interesting.
Or inconsistencies. And then,
So you're making the...
well, I'm seeing the topics, obviously music, how to get your first subscriber fast. So like YouTube advice, 357. He's doing 1 a week.
Wow.
But it looks like a pretty good, you know, high value one, at least good thumbnails, you know?
Yeah.
The 357, 1,000 guys, 1 Dan runs, 148. Let's see his video recency. Oh, 9 hours ago, 1 day, 2 days,
Wow,
3 days. Yeah, he's active. 149, decent. 17 views, 28, 45, 38. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But no collabs, you know?
True.
So we got up arming him too, though.
Yeah.
Look at this guy, like using credit cards to get into Area 51, like trying to play on like stuff that's like recent, you know?
Yeah.
46 views 2 days ago, 343, 4 subscribers 4 days ago, just started. Okay, so that's basically it. I'm gonna save those using one tab. I believe I can save all those.
Wow. So look at all those tabs he has open. I asked
Watch
him
this. I click this
writing
thing,
the article and he's
and
checking
they all
out.
go into one for me. That's all of them. So then I
Wow.
can just save it as, you know, because sometimes you get a lot of tabs open and you want to like revisit those, you know? So that's how to store
Totally.
tabs and do market research.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get back to Magnus content now that we've looked at 51 tabs. Sound good?
Ooh, yeah, I got a little distracted, but you know what happens sometimes.
Ciao.
Use it. Ciao. Yo, taking a walk as the day slowly comes to an end, or quickly, I should say. But yeah, I'm a little bit more tired today, so it's really nice to have like a team that still pushes everything forward, regardless without me. I mean, sure, Mihai just had some questions, but I'm definitely training, and that's not hard at all. Yeah, Sarah had some questions, etc., and a few other things, but those things are just little, like, you know. So, yeah, being an entrepreneur, you know, it's like a sport. We went really hard last week, so now maybe I'm rejuvenating. Who knows why? There's a logical answer, you know. I'm sure everyone, I don't know, let me know in the comments below if you ever have days where you just feel like less energy and you try to like, what is that? You know, why do I have less energy? Is it something I ate? Is it something I'm doing? Is there something wrong with me, etc., etc.? And it's like, no, just sometimes you just gotta chill. Like, think of the long-term game. Like, yes, you want to be consistent and make progress every day. At least that's my goal, especially like Monday through Friday for sure. So today's Monday when I'm recording it. And yeah, maybe I'm a little bit tired, or maybe I thought I should, you know, be a little bit more like high energy, but for whatever the case, I'm not. So, you know, what are you gonna do? Usually when this happens, all I do is take a deep breath in and just chill and relax, and then it'll just come to me, you know what I'm saying? On that distraction that I kind of went on is opening all those tabs and looking at, you know, everyone who's, you know, building a YouTube channel. It's like, yeah, consistency is key, and plus collaborations. I think that's going to be the next big wave, is like collaborating with others, you know, sharing audiences, etc. My collaboration game right now is horrible. Basically, I only collab when people reach out to me, which isn't a good strategy when you're trying to create volume with collaborations. So I got to start reaching out to others soon. My biggest challenge is like, yeah, I don't want everything to be like so structured, like every day, like, you know, I'm going to have this certain time I got to meet with someone. But it's kind of the old saying, like structure equals freedom. I mean, this is how things are going to grow. This is what's got to be done, etc. So it's like, yeah, I'm just being a little baby. Like I want absolute freedom to do whatever I want. It's like, well, the freedom is you choose, and doing this helps you get to this goal you want. So, you know, you got to do it. It's really not that like structured, so to speak, or even if it is structured, like, well, that's what it's going to take to get successful, is putting those structures in place and doing them, you know, hashtag whatever it takes. And I think it is like challenging to start, especially when you have like so many like big visions in your head and stuff. Like for me, like, oh, I want to build this software that does all this like scheduling and also these other things. But then I got to focus on doing client work, because that's where the majority of my bread and butter is, so to speak. So serving these clients, and I do enjoy it, but it's just not the same as like building a software. Oh, it's something new, you know. So yeah, balance definitely can be a struggle. But yeah, basically you go back and forth. Like there's so many different perspectives on it, and like basically the answer, what I've come to, is like use all of them. So some people are like 50% this or 30% this, 30%, you can use that, and then some days you're just like all in on this, and then some days you're all in on this, some days you're all in on nothing or a different thing, and sometimes it is balanced. So it's like balancing even like approaches and different approaches at different times and situations. I think that's the key, because when people think of balance, they want to like have a balance like of the set thing they do to, you know, achieve balance, like every certain day, or this weekend's off, or every, you know, so often vacation or whatever. But basically you can use any strategy you want. Ideally, yes, you want some sort of vacation every single day, plus like maybe a day off a week or something. But depends if you love it, plus it depends the task. Some are like different. So yeah, you can do it, splice it a bunch of different ways, think about it a bunch of different ways, and yeah, use what works best for you in your situation as always. Let me know in the comments below. Do you ever have days like that where you're like, oh man, I'm just tired, like, but you're motivated in your mind, you're like, oh, I want to achieve my goals, oh, I want to do this, that, etc. Your body's like, just lay there, rest, sleep, you know? So yeah, again, let go and it will come. What does it take to be successful? Well, of course, hard work, determination, focus, all that stuff, etc. But in more tangible terms, obviously a good product, that's going to take a lot of work to put that in place. Having a really good product gets actual results. And then things like creating content daily on all the major platforms, collaborations in your industry, and doing paid ads to like funnels and to whatever you want to get more subscribers, etc. All that stuff as well. So that's why I want to build a software that helps people do that stuff. I mean, isn't that what all our products, our services, isn't that what they all do? They all help people achieve more success. All help them, whatever. If it's like, you know, lose weight, get in shape, make money, whatever it is, increase happiness, confidence, dating, relationships, whatever it may be, we're all in the same community together, building this up, you know what I'm saying, helping in all these areas of life. We're kind of like, right now, I feel like in times, we're all like doctors or looking for clues of all the success and just like collaborating on a massive scale together and like putting all the information, the systems in place, like, okay, what app is best? Like, we're basically just optimizers. Like, we're basically just optimizing life as much as possible, solving all these problems. Yeah, I feel like we're in the fix-it economy or something, just improvement all around. And yeah, we're all working on it together. We're all getting more connected as everyone's getting more online. Everyone's learning how to work better together. Yeah, I'm sure there's still shit's gonna go wrong for sure, as always, but a little more positive, you know, optimistic, you know, view is that we're all gonna keep collaborating together, getting better and better at it. So it's like, boom, sparks huge creativity, inspiration, you know, to what's possible. So yeah, it's really interesting to see, to be part of the game, part of the ecosystem, and be playing in it as well, working on it with others as well, helping others to inspire to it, be more efficient with any lessons and insights that we learn. We're passing along, etc., etc. It's cool, we're all doing it together. Laura just dropped the clips. She's working on this comp, organizing them before uploading them where Rio will edit them. I'm working on the collaboration piece, putting in vision into action. So this is like our board. where basically the main parts would be like who you want to collaborate with. You can move it over to contacted, scheduled, interviewed, kind of like Trello, but we're going to add some more to it as we progress. That's how we build our software, actually use it, make sure it works on us, then release it to the public once we've proved that it works for us. This was a long forgotten board back before I went on that vacation or family service for a week with the cruise. You can see those vlogs if you actually do want to see those. Yeah, it was good times, but still risk reward. And was not forgot about this, but now I'm just digging back up, getting back into things, diving back into it, putting in the work, putting in the time, making it happen no matter what. Hope you are as well. Laura's going at it. We now use Terramind, Terramind.co. Shout out to them, a great communication tool. You can see other people's screen. Yes, you can call it screen monitoring, but whatever. I used to think it was bad because like, oh, you're watching people, like, you know, you're trying to like control them or whatever. But then I'm like, no, it's a huge communication tool, because one of the biggest mistakes that I would always make is, you know, I would delegate a task and I would just leave, you know what I'm saying? And then I'd come back hours, days, whatever, weeks later, and then it's like that task isn't like done correctly, and it's not even like, you know, done close correctly. It's like the opposite pathway. So if you would have been monitoring it, just like I caught up front, you can catch it upstream, so to speak, and then say, hey, wait, this is actually what I wanted. Let's clarify. I actually wanted this. So that's what I did right there. I gave her this task while we were brainstorming, as you saw, and then we're like, okay, now go ahead, take this, I'll do this part, you do this part. She's like, okay, and then she went doing it, but it was like a little bit different, and I'm like, wait, no, the contact details are supposed to be nested underneath like we did here. Let me show you a snag it, screenshot, let me call you, you know, and then she's like, okay, I got it, you know, and then I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'll maybe be watching. She's like, please watch, and I'm like, oh, that's actually interesting. You want someone to watch, because then, like, you know you're not making a mistake, because, you know, I'm the one, the brain, so to speak, have the vision. They don't exactly know, so they actually do want to be watched. So it's like the reverse of what I actually thought, like, oh, people don't want to be monitored, X, Y, Z. It's like, no, we want accountability. I mean, tell me if I'm doing wrong, you know? That's how stars behave. They want to know if they're doing it wrong. That way they can correct sooner rather than later and build those positive habits and reach the goal earlier. So again, surround yourself with stars, clear communication. Using these tools, you can't help but succeed collaborating this way, more efficiency, productivity, impact, profitability, etc. It was going a bit slow, so we called the internet provider, probably thinking we were going to get upsold, like, yo, you got to get a bigger package, but really they said your internet's fine, you know, you just need, something's wrong with Skype because it keeps cutting out, but mobile works fine.
Of course they blame it on them, though.
I mean, yeah, but we hope they're honest, you know?
Yeah.
But yep, solving one problem after the other.
Amen. The new software.
Look at that. So each person, like Gary Vee, can have contact details, because what you're going to put is like Instagram, and then like what is his details, and then like the status, like sent, you know, and then like Facebook, because the thing is, everyone likes to be contacted in different ways. So this is what I was alluding to and talking about when I said the future of communication is matching these certain ones, because oh, maybe they respond to this one. Okay, so then you put Facebook, so then each person, you have the way, you know, it's more likely they're going to reach out to them. They're going to reach back to you, you know what I'm saying? And connect up. So yeah, making new software, yes, there's a lot of work, because right now I think it's bulky, but I like it, you know what I'm saying? So
well, yeah, it just needs design work, but that makes perfect sense.
Yep.
About how they like to be reached, because I know I got a hold of Grant on Instagram.
True, exactly.
But yeah, interesting stuff.
Yep.
We'll keep you posted.
Stay tuned if this software gets developed, if we survive as a company doing client work, what our newest breakthrough is, and how we're going to make sure we survive and thrive throughout the changing times.
How we'll make sure our marriage is thriving.
Marriage is secure and thriving, plus our health is secure and thriving, etc. You know what I'm saying?
Amen. I highly recommend open communication.
Yep.
Speaking of relationships. Anyways, guys, take care. Bye.
Did you see the new micro feeds?
No, I didn't like. I will have to check that out.
They got the captions on them now.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, Peter Drucker, I don't know if this quote's even true, so I don't even know how much I believe it, but I'll tell it to you, is to kind of rings true from another perspective, is like also that 95% of like the
We got a comment.
productivity and efficiency aren't necessarily the person.
I get way too hyped up on comments sometimes. Do you like the words there? Isn't that nice?
Yeah. Some of the people are really good, they just don't have the systems, there's no
this
management
cool?
or leadership, or like the the system they put in their orders isn't working, or like stuff like that, you know.
I'm like,
And
what are we
sometimes it is the
saying,
person
you
too,
know?
which is crazy. So it's actually